we want you to think about all the ways you're bringing kindness and compassion to those around you. They're part of the foundation of a new book, and it's in stores right now. I'm joined by Chaz Ebert, and Chaz is the author of a new book. It's called Time to Give a FECK, and you're also the CEO of Ebert Digital. Chaz, thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you, Suzanne. It's lovely to be here with you this morning. And I just want people to know that FECK is an acronym for forgiveness, empathy, compassion, and kindness. And it's my mission to bring more of that into the world. You may remember my late husband, Roger Ebert, the film critic, when he talked about movies being a machine that generates empathy, that allows us to put ourselves in the shoes of a person different from us. So
hearing you say that, how did you come up with these principles and, again, those key words for that acronym?
Okay, the E is empathy, or Ebert, and that's where it started. But toward the end of his life, I was called upon to do a lot of speeches at cancer centers or women's shelters. And in speaking to people, I developed so much compassion for people. And I started thinking about, where does compassion fit into our world? And then from compassion, it came the action step of kindness to help alleviate the suffering of others. Forgiveness came a little later, actually, even though it's the first letter, because it was when I was with Archbishop Desmond Tutu in South Africa that he told me how if you have no forgiveness, there's no path to redemption. And I thought, if someone like Nelson Mandela could forgive being imprisoned for 27 years, why can't I forgive the things in my life that seem trivial by comparison?
What a phenomenal statement there. And you know, tell me, why do you feel your book is more timely now than ever?
I tell you, the world is so polarized. I get so sick and tired of people arguing and just putting each other down and staying in their own silos. I really believe in being more all-encompassing of people, and so I think that giving a FECK is about bringing unity and love and more joy into the world.
And throughout the book, you've got really inspiring stories. Tell me about one that really had an incredible impact on you and how it really transformed your thinking.
So there is a story about the people in the nickel mine Amish community in Pennsylvania. And this was some years back when a gunman went into that school and separated the boys from the girls, told the boys to leave the school, and then I hate even talking about it, he killed some of the kids. That night, the members of that community got together and they went to the house of the man who killed their children and told his widow, because I think he killed himself as well, that they forgave him and they forgave her, and it was something, even today, it's really hard for me to talk about, because what is the depth of that forgiveness? So, yeah.
Well, Chaz, thank you so much for being with us. The power of forgiveness. Thank you for sharing your love, your light, and positivity with us this morning.
Thank you. And I want everybody to give a FECK.
That's right. Absolutely.